welcome. I'm Shivani Singh. They say that every man has a price. But today the Iranian government is betting that the price of a revolution is exactly $7. As we enter the second week of January 2026, the Islamic Republic is facing its most existential threat since the 1979 revolution. With the Rial trading at a staggering 1.4 million to the dollar and the 12-day war with Israel still fresh in the memory, the streets are erupting. President Pezeshkian's response? A monthly payment of 1 million tomans, roughly $7, to nearly every citizen. The White House calls it too little too late, while the streets of Tehran are calling it an insult. Let's look at the maths of a crumbling regime. To understand the desperation, you have to look at the grocery list. That $7 handout is designed to cover the basics, roughly 100 eggs or a single kilogram of red meat. But here's the catch. The government is funding this by ending the $10 billion in import subsidies. It's a classic case of robbing Peter to pay Paul. By removing the subsidized exchange rate, the price of cooking oil, chicken and medicine is expected to jump by another 30% in the coming weeks. For the millions of Iranians who have seen their savings evaporate overnight, this isn't a stimulus, it's a surrender. The Grand Bazaar, the traditional heart of the Iranian economy, has shuttered its door in a historic strike, signaling that the merchant class has finally reached its breaking point. While the government offers pennies to the public, they are pouring billions into the barracks. The 2026 budget, which sparked these very protests, revealed a shocking 150% increase in spending for security and surveillance. It's a carrot and stick strategy of the highest order. The $7 is the carrot and the Operation Iron Sweep on the streets is the stick. Supreme Leader Ali Khamenei has already pivoted from conciliatory talk to branding protesters as rioters who must be put in their place. We are seeing reports of security forces raiding hospitals in Ilam to arrest wounded students. The regime is trying to buy time with one hand while clenching a fist with the other. But there is a new chilling factor in the 2026 playbook. The Venezuela president. Following the US capture of Nicolas Maduro just days ago, the mood in Tehran has shifted from defiance to deep-seated anxiety. President Trump has already posted a locked and loaded warning promising that the United States will rescue the Iranian people if lethal force continues. This isn't just rhetoric anymore. The Iranian leadership is watching a fellow maximum pressure target being flown to a Manhattan detention center. It has made the regime hesitant to unleash a full-scale crackdown, fearing that a Tiananmen-style event might be the exact trigger the White House is waiting for. The slogans on the ground have moved far beyond the price of eggs. In 78 cities across 25 provinces, the chants are no longer about the economy. They are about the end. From death to the dictator to calls for the return of the monarchy, the diverse grievances of the 2022 Women, Life, Freedom movement have converged into a single unified demand for regime change. For the youth of Iran, $7 doesn't buy a future. It doesn't fix the water crisis, it doesn't lift the sanctions, and it certainly doesn't bring back the 20 people, including 3 children, who have already lost their lives in this final battle. So can $7 end a revolution? History suggests that when a people lose their fear, a handout is just a little reminder of how little the government has left to give. Tehran is gambling that a few eggs will quiet the roar of the streets. But in the shadow of the Arctic buildup and the fall of Caracas, the world is asking, is this the beginning of the end for the Islamic Republic? Thank you for watching.
For more such videos, subscribe to the Newsx YouTube channel, hit the bell icon.